Hello, Cancer. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone's secretly talking about you tarot card reading. Let's have a look, Cancer, at what vibe they carry from the astrology reading cards, and then we'll do a tarot spread. If you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website. And here we go. So your first card is Libra. Hey. Libra, Cancer. You attracted to Are you attracted to Libra? Are you attracted to Libra vibes, or like a percentage? Like if they're like 20% Libra, I can do it, but like more than that, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Libra, the relationship sign, the house of shared resources, the house of marriages, business relationship, commitments, duality, balance, complementary personalities, complementary relationships, ruled by Venus as well. Your next sign is Capricorn, and the energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. So Capricorn is an earth sign, very solemn and dignified, sometimes too solemn and dignified. Outside of business, outside of business, Capricorn energy is needs a little water. Capricorn love discipline, so they'll be at the gym, they'll be with that routine, they'll be the leaders and organizers of things because they can stay on it. And this person having this type of vibe talking about you, I'm wondering if they're dealing with the fairness at work or the fairness in business, contributions in the household. Capricorn. And finally, we have Gemini, and the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. We have your second air sign, and you know what? It's looking real cute. This person looks fun to talk to with the Libra and the Gemini energy. Makes up for the blandness of the Capricorn energy. Kidding. Capricorns are fun. Alright. And that's your polar opposite. So there's stuff. There's stuff you like. This person is giving, communicating, talking, but no wonder they're talking about you. So not shocking. But this person's also witty, charming, charismatic. Maybe they're making jokes. Maybe they're writing toasts, roasts. Could be fun. What they're saying. Could be related to business too. Or they could just like talking about you. They could like that gossip, that Gemini gossip. Anyways, let's have a look at the tarot. I'm using the Golden Universal. First card is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's keep going. I feel the keep going energy. Then we have the Ten of Wands, followed by the Judgment card. Then we got who I got. We got the Four of Wands. Look at that. And finally, the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting. Isn't that cute? That's real cute. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, our face. I feel like in the feels area for this person, they really do think very practically. Like when they look at you, maybe they don't see you as somebody who has your finances together, your ducks in a row. Maybe this Capricorn, Gemini energy, Libra energy, Libras even are a bit organized as well. They're not seeing that here. They may be talking about that. Hopefully this isn't from a place of authority, because the Queen is, quite the authority. Right? But she's second in command. So this could be like a manager, supervisor, somebody who's like one tier below the head honcho, is looking at you, and I feel like you need to tighten up on if you're clocking in, clocking out, if it's related to that, or if you're saying I'll be there at 3 and then you're there at 3:35. Let's tighten up. Let's tighten up on the logistics of things, because this Pentacles energy is in reverse, and it's supposed to be a strong authority. It's supposed to be showing authority. So that might be something a jump off point for them to start yapping the gums, flapping the gums, and you might have a good reasoning for this that they may not know about. The Ten of Wands, we're talking about burdens, we're talking about responsibilities. This is in reverse because, this is in reverse, not because. It's in reverse, so we have to consider that the Capricorn energy is very oriented around responsible behavior, structure, routine, and willpower. It's flawless willpower, okay? And so when they see the Ten of Wands, responsibility, not just fun, not just elective responsibilities not being met. Maybe you're the type to just be late on payments. Maybe you're this feels like somebody who's like wishy-washy, flimsy-flamsy, that they're like judging or discussing. But somebody who has a lot of responsibilities, they may be absent in understanding emotional intelligence. I mean, like, if you're emotionally in upheaval about something else, it'll domino into other responsibilities and you can't help it. But like, the fact that you have all these responsibilities speaks to who you are. But you know, everybody has an off day and whatnot. Anyways, I feel like, yeah, it's probably very judgmental of them, what they're saying. They don't know your full situation. What they're saying about you is from a place of, I guess, you know, Queen of Pentacles is giving me a looking down vibes, like you're on your high horse while you're talking about this. You're from a place of authority, but this is in reverse, so they're not really in a place of authority. Like, you know, they're trying to put you below, be above you and discuss your responsibilities or things that you do that are falling off or a little off, delayed, like I mentioned. And I feel like the judgment here is like, okay, watch, just watch, because there's an overall judgment that's going to come from just the little minor details that you miss in life. Like, again, being tardy all the time, or forgetting this, or rewriting that. And it's saying like, hey, tighten up on all that stuff, because as a water sign, that may happen, and you may like be like, oh, well, it's normal for people to be compassionate or understanding when I make a mistake. No, let's make no mistakes. Let's try to make the decision to tighten, because there's just judgment card, and it's kind of, I mean, it's scaring me. It is. You know, Capricorns are usually bosses. They're usually leaders. So these are the types of energies that I don't really want noticing any inadequacies for you professionally or personally. The Judgment card is kind of like a full circle moment where you realize the result of your small actions or big actions, but the collection of them are evaluated, and you get like a, you know what? You're not just a regular person who has some late moments. You're late. You're a tardy person. You are a late type person. You're always late. That's your reputation now, because you've been late just about enough. And maybe some of you are like, well, that's not really me. Like, I just had to, like, it's like, no, it's time to tighten up, because mans are noticing, mans are talking. All right. I like how this is like, there's these three right here, and then the angel, because there's divine energy at play. And I think that usually when divine energy is in the background, it's like, you know, when you're about to drive somewhere and you have enough gas to get you there and back, but you're like, you know what, hold up, let me just get the gas before I go. And then when you're coming home, gridlock, and you're in traffic for 4 hours, and you're like, damn, good thing that I got that gas. Now think about that in the broader scale of all the things that you do every day. I feel like you're gonna develop one of those, or have one of those moments where you're like, oh, like full circle, like, okay, well, it's a good thing that I kept track of my notes. It's a good thing I kept all my receipts. It's a good you know what I mean? Like, you have that moment where this comes to light. Like, imagine if you were like driving without insurance or some crap, and then you're like, you know what, I gotta get my insurance, because like I've been driving for a year without it, and it's so illegal, and I'm looking over my shoulder, barely trying to go outside. Then you get it, and then the next day you get pulled over. You're like, oh, whoo, whoo. And that the reason I had to go in like that, because we have the Twin Flames card, how it makes it meant to be. Maybe these criticisms, maybe these like noticing your behavior or noticing whatever it is you're doing, conversations will be a good thing. Will lead you somewhere good, because we see the Four of Wands, and that is that's that twin flame stuff. No? That's that marriage stuff. That's significant commitment. That's like somebody that you're passionate about, and vice versa. Right? That's that love that Libra wants, that balance. Fire burning for each person for different reasons. All right? And that Judgment card is, I feel like, what leads you kind of to that alignment with that type of energy. Judgment card, like, how you been doing? Right? This is your moment. Say yes or say no. I'm going to say yes this time. you met your soulmate. Like, I feel like it's a spontaneous or like a, you know, it pays off type moment. Like maybe for some of you, that's the weight. That's the years and years of holding all this responsibility on your back. And then something comes to you, and just in the nick of time, or, you know, just when, like, finally someone notices or finally someone recognizes. But either way, at least this twin flame energy. And also this Four of Pentacles is like kind of this, I'm being reserved, I'm holding back, I'm being like secretive, or I'm holding back my finances, my cards, my finances. I feel like, you know, maybe some of you have been out here not pouring yourself or giving your availability to people that, like, it's like being picky or reserving your time and energy and dinners you cook and things that you do for someone special and putting it into yourself. And maybe like it's been just the right amount of time for you to hit that level of, oh, I love myself, kind of, because I treat myself nice every day and all that, and maybe you don't notice because you're too busy doing stuff, but you've reached this place of alignment that attracts this twin flame energy. Some of you guys know who this person is because they usually are in and out and then they come back, and evokes this Day of Judgment. And I feel like the Day of Judgment is the same as that twin flame card, where that it's like, it's a good thing you didn't fall to pieces, that you took care of yourself, you did that, because this person, when they came back, they were a different person as well. And had you not gone through X, Y, and Z, it wouldn't be here, wouldn't be ready, wouldn't be prepared, wouldn't be. And I feel that's even better, because that twin flame energy will do that. It will have you recognize that your journey has been for a reason before meeting them. It'll feel like that, and it'll feel like something that you want to hold close and, you know, be very like, I don't know, like fingers crossy about. I'll be like, oh my God, like I can't tell anybody. I'm not going to do it until it's official. I'm going to cradle this like one of those science experiments in high school where you have to babysit an egg. Like, I'm not going to announce this. I'm not going to take all these pictures. I'm going to nurture this relationship until, like, healthfully, you know? Yeah, so if it's like a relationship like that, cool. But I feel like this conversation and what these people are talking about could even be from like a boss, like a leader. Maybe they are talking about you and talking about how responsible you've been. Maybe they're talking about how you've slipped up or you're falling off or whatever. And maybe that's why they start talking about the antidote. Maybe like, this person has all these responsibilities on their own. You know, maybe if we paired them up with an assistant, if we paired them up with my, you know, older, good-looking sister. Maybe if you know, this person usually works at a high level and they've kind of been falling off in responsibility. Yeah, I noticed that. It's not about firing them. It's about figuring out what's wrong and getting them some help so they can shine and get to their energy. Maybe they need the divine working partner. Maybe they need the divine relationship partner. Maybe it's a friend, it's mother that's like, hey, I think I know somebody for that girl. That girl that's been single for like all these years, and she hasn't even really had time to date because she's been doing this. She's been working part-time. She's been working all the time. She don't have no time for him. For a bunch of clowns. Until she can find her prince. She doesn't have time for that. So, but she's good. We know her. We know them. They've been amazing. This person that I know just became single, or maybe they're just looking for some fun. She seems like she's fun, and you know what? I really thought this person is just the right type for this person. I can't even like. I don't even know. Divine stuff, you know, the angel's nudge, Cupid's nudge. So I feel like things happen. Great. This person talking about you. Keep talking. Keep yapping. Feels like they're talking to more than one person, right? Feels like a network type thing, but maybe even like a coworker type thing. A coworker talking to another coworker. Like, oh my God, oh, she's single? I didn't know that. My cousin's single. You know, kind of a millionaire. Yeah, just don't want to blow it. That would make sense with that Four of Pentacles. I don't want to blow this opportunity because, Four of Pentacles, let me just shut my mouth. Let me just not pay for anything. Maybe that's one of your pet peeves, because this is like, I'm holding back my money and stuff like that. But maybe that's one of them things that with this person, you'll know it's this person because they pay for everything. Not that that's the most value in a relationship. Maybe they pay with their time. They spend a lot more time compared to other people. Very Pentacles-y type vibe. So it's going to be one of those. Alright, so there it is. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website. And check out my Etsy shop where I sell all sorts of candles and gemstones and you name it. You name home fragrances. You want those. Those are good. Those are carefully curated. So have a look on Etsy for those. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.